Hi, in this video I am going to show you how to add a Google Map to a web page without writing code manually. For this I am using a desktop utility called Google Maps Builder. I have given the download link in the description of the video. In this application we will add or import locations. For each location a marker is created on the map. First you need to add the Google Maps API key. If you do not have this key, you can go to the Google console to create it. Now let's add a location. I do not have address of these values, so I will select lat long only. I will click this button to get it from Google. This field has been auto populated. I will click the add button. Now I will select address only. I will type the address and I will click get from Google. It will automatically populate these two fields. I can also add custom fields like phone number, email address, or any other field. If you do not need these fields, you can click this icon to delete these fields. I will click add. Let's import some locations from a CSV file. I will click the browse button. I will select this file. I will click load file. In this file I do not have latitude and longitude columns, so I will click geocoding. I will select the address related fields in this order. I will click process button. It will show the progress. It will retrieve latitude and longitude values for all of the addresses in the file. I'll click OK from the confirmation dialog. I will click import button. Here I can click the edit button to edit any field, and I can click the update button then. To remove a row, I can click this icon and click the yes button from the dialog. I can also search for a location. Now I can click this button to delete it, and I can click the clear button to clear the search and display all the rows. Here I can type the page title. Here I can specify the default zoom for the map, and here I can specify the default. Here I can specify minimum zoom and maximum zoom values. If minimum zoom and maximum zoom are 0, then they will be ignored. In these two fields I can type latitude and longitude that will be initially set for the map when the page is initially loaded. Here I can specify the type of the map. If I check this option, then all the markers will be fit when the map is initially loaded. If I check this option, when I click a marker, it will display an info window about the details of that particular location. So if I click this, all these details will be shown in the info window when the marker is clicked. I would like to add the files to this location. So I'll click the browse button. Here I can specify the file name, extension of the file, and CSS file name and JS file name. If I check this option, it will override the existing files. Let me click the build button. Google Map built successfully. If I come here, now I can see these three files here. Let me open these files. If I click the marker, it will display all those information. If you want to clear these locations, you can click the clear locations button and click yes from the confirmation dialog. It will clear all these locations. Let's import some more locations. I'll click browse button, click the load button. In this case, I already have latitude and longitude columns, but I do not have the address column. So in this case, I will select reverse geocoding. I will select latitude column name here and longitude column name here, and then I will click the process button. I'll click OK from the confirmation dialog. Now I will click import. Now it has imported all of these locations. Let's import some more locations. Click the load button. In this case, I have the address column as well as latitude and longitude columns. Therefore, I will select none. In this case, I will select the latitude column name here, longitude column, and address column name here. So if in your case these names are different, you will have to manually select the name here. Now I do not need to click the process button because I already have latitude, longitude, and address columns. So I will click the import button. In this case, I am importing a large file, so it will show me the status of the import here. When all files are imported, when all locations are imported, they will be shown here. As there are many locations, so a pagination has already been there. I can use these buttons to navigate to various pages. I can also type page number here, and when I click the build button, it will also show me the status here. If you need to use this utility, I have given the download link in the description of this video. The map has been built. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Goodbye.